on the side. It's Sunday and the end of a week in which scientists discovered the smallest particle known to man. Yes, after years of searching, Ashley's brain has finally been found. Phew! Now, if you're like Becky and Scott and you've been spending your time building forts, then you'll probably need a little recap. Pens and paper at the ready, please.
You got to do an action like up, down, up, down, up, down. That's it, that's it!
My nipples are too pink.
Have you done like...
Not with his cock.
Oh.
Talk about his penis. Oh my God, what the fuck?
I'm shaking.
You'll be made to look like you've just been exploded.
Oh my fucking God.
Wet. Delightful.
It's fucking touching.
The housemates nominated for eviction are...
Backstabber.
Very good actress.
It's like Cheney's whispers.
Oh, sod it.
Make the madhouse madder.
I don't even like you.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Housemates standing on the raised platform, you will form the green team. Housemates standing on the floor, you will form the blue team.
Oh, fuck.
Good job.
We got this one!
There will be severe consequences for Aaron's actions.
Taste of his own medicine.
Aaron! Fuck! Aaron, you've lost your place in the Big Brother house!
Fuck off!
God has overcome evil!
Even though he's left, we're still dealing with his fucking shit.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Thank you, Scott. What a marvellous summing up of the week. Well done to this week's celebrity edit producers, Evan Lendl and Bob Diamond. Now, my first guest... Nobody got that one. Now, my first guest presented smart and came a very respectable third on Celebrity Mastermind. So who better to help us wander around the minds of the housemates than Kirsten O'Brien? Joining her is psychologist Mark Rackley. And finally, can anyone smell anchovies and piss? I know I can. Yes, it's a right little prankster, isn't he? It's evictee number 5. It's Aaron. Now, before we start, I want you just hold your horses, OK? Hold your blimmin' horses. Jamie has something to say.
Yes, I do. Yes, you know what to do by now. Call me, leave a message, then we might end up chatting live tonight. I want to hear from you if you've got anything to say about the housemates, and why not tell me what you really think of Aaron, as he's not coming in here tonight. I'll be talking to Lauren's nan later, which is slightly terrifying me, so why not make it a Blue Rinse special by getting your nan to call me? Back to you, birthday girl.
Oh, thanks, Jamie. Right, shall we get going? I think we should. Let's talk about the week that was. First up, eviction. OK, Kirsten, Dina was saved again, third time. Did you think that was going to happen this week?
I sort of think she's played it very well because she's very open about... I think when she sort of says to Ashley and to Lucas, yeah, I did say that. I think people really respect seeing that. So I think her sort of appreciation is growing because she's just being more and more open in there. And because of that, she's having to fight a corner against everyone else in there. So we're seeing more and more of her fighting side come out. In the early weeks, she was a bit flat. Yeah. And now she's having to fight. And people like to see that as well. They like to see a fighter.
She's definitely made more of an impact.
Yeah,
she's
I
been
think
more vocal.
Her curve's sort of going like that, actually. She's getting more exciting to watch.
Like that?
Yeah.
Look at that curve. Look at that graph. So will she be more powerful in there now, Mark?
Yeah, definitely. I think Dina, if you look at what happened this week, where she actually went up and was saved, it was told to the house that she was the one that got the most votes. In the house this week, I think what the public saw was that there was a massive lack of compassion in the house on the part of, no disrespect there, but to you, yourself and Connor. And I think, you know, it's ultimately the public that saves you. And I think she probably got the public compassion, that the public felt a bit protective and wanted to save her, and they did.
Because people don't like to see people being kind of isolated, do they, generally? Yeah. So, Aaron, how do you think life has changed in there since your departure?
For some people, for the better. Some people, obviously, you know, some people are going to be thinking that in there, but it's definitely changed. Nonetheless, like the dynamics of the show change every time you lose a housemate. I realised that when, like, Squeaks went, for instance. Yeah. Benedict, when he went, it was like, the teacher went, and with me, the sort of jokey prankster. But then again, they're still living with the things that I, left behind. Which
Your
is
legacy, as we like to call it.
The legacy. They're still living with that. So yeah.
You definitely see a reshuffle, don't you, when someone leaves? Well, on to this week's task. One of my favourites, definitely. Did you enjoy it, Kirsten?
Well, it's sort of becoming hard to watch. No, because it's so exhausting watching at the minute because everyone's at each other's throats. I would have liked to see a task where everyone was brought together rather than, separated even more and pitted against each other.
I mean, we didn't know that was going to happen. It wasn't our fault.
So for me, it's a bit... I'm looking forward to seeing something that unites them and gets them all happy and stops this backstabbing and bitching and something that will do that will be good to watch, I think.
Something nice.
Yes, yeah. Or funny.
Cake baking, I don't know.
Yes.
The secret room was revealed. So who would you have had in the diary room?
Oh, well, I would have liked to have seen Luke S in the diary room because he's really tough one to crack.
And that's what Luke and Lauren said, isn't it, as well? They want to see Luke S.
Yeah, he's difficult. Obviously, they wouldn't want to see their friend up anyway, so I think their reasons were a little bit different. But for me, I obviously got along with him when we did, obviously, our workout sessions, whatever, etc. But it would have been nice because he's difficult. Not much.
This old thing. The beach is that way. Or up. What do you do? I don't even know. I've got so little muscles, I don't even know which way you point. How did the rival housemates cope with having to be united and on the same team?
Difficult, very difficult. We've seen this week that with the people who were put on the team together didn't like each other. And the thing about group cohesiveness, suffers if there isn't solidarity and morale, and it just wasn't there. And we've been seeing with like Aaron going a bit kind of left field on his own, that there just wasn't that solidarity there. So therefore the groups didn't really work well together as a result.
They didn't feel like teams necessarily, did they?
No.
Well, let's take a look at the housemates discussing the groups divide.
This is Big Brother. Housemates standing on the raised platform. You will form the green team. Housemates standing on the floor. You will form the blue team.
Oh, fuck.
That loses.
I'd like to join the blue team.
Yes! This is the first task that I've ever enjoyed. I think it's because we're in teams, so I don't feel like loads of pressure and I don't feel really anxious because I'm by myself.
I'm quite content with my team, but I would like to have the people that I'm closest to on my team.
At least you've got Adam.
I'm Aaron.
At least you've got Adam.
This task sucks.
If there is a hell, this is what hell must be like. I just think there's some people in here that just can't be arsed at all. You know what I mean? Like last night I could not be arsed, but this morning I thought, fuck it, let's try again. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah.
Get the washing out of the way, fucking pull together.
There's all little bitching sessions everywhere. It's absolutely hilarious.
And you're never part of any of that, are you, Becky? Mark, what does this mean in terms of individual game plans?
Well, they kind of had to go out the window this week because if you had have played your individual game plan in the Turf Wars task, you would have isolated yourself and been on your own. And we kind of seen them talking about that. They're doing, I don't want to be on the team with this person. I don't like them. But ultimately, it was about winning part of the house. So you had to find a compromise there, which I think quite a few of them struggled in finding the compromise.
Otherwise, they'd suffer because they'd kind of lose out on all these luxuries and everything.
Absolutely.
So.
Yeah.
Well, Siobhan is now talking about herself in the third person. What do you think about that, Aaron? She's got a bit...
She's losing it a little bit. She's going down the same road that I went down, isn't she? I went down that, but no, I don't know. Siobhan, she's a difficult one. On the inside,
Alice tends to agree with you there. Yeah. That's what I did that. I just kind of linked it all in. Yeah, that's cool.
She's clever.
Well, it was Siobhan's birthday. Let's have another look at how excited she was.
This is the worst birthday I've ever had in my life, literally in 28 years.
Happy birthday, happy birthday.
This is the worst birthday with a bunch of fake-ass people saying happy birthday and they don't even fucking mean it.
Oh, shit.
It's fucking annoying. I'm annoyed. I'm tired and annoyed. This whole house, I've just had enough. I can't stand it.
Oh, shit, that's something like that.
I can't stand it. I don't want to be here. Well, with a bunch of fucking fake-ass people. Nah. Might just go to bed.
I'd been there. It looked so fun. Siobhan said it was her lowest point. Oh, ridiculous. Did you feel sorry for her, Kirsten?
I do a bit. I think if it's your birthday, you do want, you want something in there, don't you? I think, and then I think it was funny when it switched later on and she started saying, this is the best time ever. And I was like, really? Is that your idea of the best?
It's been 5 minutes since you hated it.
Yeah.
She was very vocal about how bad her birthday was. How will her team have felt?
I think, in fairness, your birthday, you want to be with family. You want, it's
Tell me about it. I'm having the worst day ever. It's fine. It's good. It's fun.
Oh, we love you guys.
You're my family, Mark. You're my family now.
But I think she probably would have elicited quite a bit of sympathy from them because, it is a time where you do want to be close to the people that you're close to. And she's not close to a lot of people in there. They're not her family. So she probably, in fairness, did feel quite a bit isolated and maybe had a bit of sympathy from them.
I think everybody expects a really big party as well. It's like, what are you doing? We're not going to give you anything. Well, the house have started to turn on Siobhan a little bit, I think. Yeah. What did you make of her when you were in there, Aaron?
She was amazing. She was absolutely amazing. And at the beginning, she held a lot of people together. She was sort of a shoulder to cry on, if you will. And she was a good person. And she's just pure entertainment. When you're down, you literally just have to like throw a comment towards her and she'll bounce straight back. So it's pretty good. Or you could just throw a pillar at her like I did most of the time. Hey, Siobhan, watch out.
That's
that
fun.
was very
That's just fun in itself,
exactly.
surely. Well, we'll see later on tonight if you're right. Now, though, it's your turn, so get in touch and tell us stuff. You can reach us on Twitter or through our website. It's all here, I think. After the break, we'll reveal the diary room moments that are too explosive for the main show. I mean, Brian just can't cope. And Jamie will present to you the most exclusive since exclusives began. It's easy for me to say. See you in a bit. Welcome back to Big Brother's Bit on the Side. Now, some viewers have complained that they don't get to hear anything from the audience on a Sunday night, but they don't mind, do you? Cool. See? Are you having a good time, though? Absolutely fucking seamless. Beautiful. Right. Sometime in the diary room. Well done. I was so relieved. The housemates say and do things that aren't deemed worthy of the main show, like scavengers picking through fag ends. We get hold of these clips and reassemble them for our pleasure. Hope you like them too, though.
I've got experience in
Oh my God.
Oh, this is their colour picture.
Oh, mine's not here. Hi, Big
wow,
Brother.
neither's mine.
She looks fucking wicked.
She looks beautiful.
Hi, Big Brother.
Hola.
Amazing.
Me.
Hi, my name's Sarah.
My name's Aaron.
You're a canny lad.
You don't want me, I'm a bad boy.
You're not a bad boy.
All right, girl.
You look like a Lego man. He looks like a little Lego man. She really does look naked,
Should do
though.
another one. Who else have you got there?
Well, there's no other couples apart from... No, those three. Caroline and Adam. Oh, Caroline and Adam.
Yeah. Hey, girl.
Oh, my God, you're so annoying.
I like your boobs.
Oh, my God, it's just so awkward. Like, oh, my God, I can't. Oh, my God, you're just so awkward.
Caroline, I'll just spin you around in this roundabout like I'm not even doing it fast.
Oh, my God, you're so aggressive. Talking about the roundabout, you are so aggressive, like, and he's all saying west side, west side, west side. What does it mean?
West, y'all.
What does it mean?
Big Brother would like to ask you a number of questions chosen by some viewers.
Yes.
If you were a vegetable, what vegetable would you be and why?
Right. We'll go for the obvious one. I probably look like a carrot at the moment, but I wouldn't want to be a carrot. Those things are used for rather foul purposes, so I wouldn't want to be a carrot. I would want to be... Let's think about this now. Something... Yes. A vegetable you can't really eat very easily. What are they called? An artichoke. Because they're like, if this is what I think it is, they're like little tough layered balls. And I think it's the right vegetable I'm thinking of. And they're really hot, so they're like really impervious to everything. And they've got lots of layers as well. So I like to think I've got lots of layers.
I'm starting to see a different side to Sarah. I think she knows what it feels like to be sort of victimised slightly now. I don't trust her 100% yet, but I'm getting there. The past few days she's been really upset by the way Caroline's been treating her, and I think she's finally seen her for who she is. And she sort of confided in like Lauren, myself and Adam slightly more. So I think she can just sort of empathise with how we're feeling, and I will be able to trust her soon, I think.